Hello guys, welcome back. Previously we talked about roles and permission, and the last video we made we explained more about if statement, that's logic statement or conditional statement. We also tried to start user record management, even though we couldn't make much progress. So in this video we are going to hit directly on user role and user record management. So the first thing I want you to do whenever you're handling a user record management is that you need the page or the record to have what we call user ID. So let's explain it better. What user record does is, let's come over to this product, and over here I've added something called UID. What this UID means, user ID, or the person that this product belongs to, or the group of people it belongs to, or the group of people you want them to be seeing it. So it's more of category. Okay, but we're not going to call it category. Remember how we did something about users? We have a category and we call it roles. So these are admins, these are users. You may decide that admins will be seeing this, users will be seeing this. So it's more like role. The same thing happens to product, but this one is more of specific, depending on the values we have here. Okay, so we want this teacup, we want to show it to a particular person, and we want this apple, we want to show it to a particular person. Let's assume that they belong to somebody, so therefore this teacup belongs to this person, user ID number 2. So we come to our users, ID number 2 is this person, so it belongs to user 1. So let's go to product, and this ID number 3 belongs to admin 1. Alright, so that is how it works. And so how are you going to connect this? How are we going to have it working? It's simple. Like I said, if you want to enable it in any page or in any table of your choice, you need to create a field, and that field will have the prime or kind of the key value. And the key, for my own case, I have made it the user ID because I want to be matching things with user ID. Alright, so I use UID is my key. You may like to add something else as your own key and use that thing to match variable or to match figures. So let's go straight. Let's come over to user record management. You click on it and you select the table you want to enable it. For my own case, I want it to be on products. So I will have to select the record field we are going to check, as in the key. Well, the key is product UID. Now I want to match anything inside this product UID with the user ID. So if the UID is the same with the user ID, then you are going to show it. So now over here we are going to talk about it very soon. So let's hit OK and let's preview. Remember here this person is user, so now he's seeing product with UID 2. Why? Because his ID, his own ID is 2. So let's go back and let's try to add a product. We will call this product, it doesn't matter, let's just add anything. Building, and the price can be 1,000. The quantity is 1. The UID, we can try to type something like 3 or 8 and we'll submit it. We will not see it because that UID doesn't match with our own UID. So let's add another one, and we are going to call this one pen or anything. Let's say economics. So this economics, the price is 10, the quantity is 1, the UID, we are going to input our own UID, which is 2, and we'll submit it. Now we are seeing it. So basically that is what this UID does. So let's come over here. This is the admin. Let's refresh this. Admin can only see product of 3 because admin ID is 3. So what if you want admin to have the power to view all the records, even though if it doesn't belong to him or her, the admin should see all the records? Well, you can do that. This is, you just come over here to your product and on the admin side you allow admin to list it. If you want admin to be able to edit record that doesn't belong to them, you can do it. You can enable admin to edit records. I'm going to turn it off for now, and we're going to view it one by one. So here is the admin. We'll refresh it. So you can see admin is now viewing everything. So let's edit this with UID 3. So we can't. So let's go back. Let's edit this guy. We can't. Do you know why? It doesn't belong to the admin. But if we edit this one, we can't as well. Why? What is going on? Because admin UID is 3. So we can only edit variable with we can only edit record with UID of 3. If we try to edit this, it gives us that access. So how can we enable admins to edit any records? Or it just is I think you get how it works. Come to product, just click on this which says edit, click on it, and henceforth admin can edit any record. Admin can simply come over here, click here. As you can see, admin can edit it even though it doesn't belong to him. So what if admin want to delete this record? Are you sure? Yes. It was deleted. What about this one? Are you sure you want to delete it? Is number 2. We say okay, but it is still there. We couldn't delete it even though we are clicking on delete, but it's there. We couldn't delete it because we didn't give admin that access of deleting records that doesn't belong to him or her. So when we give them the access of that, and when we preview now, admin can delete a record. Let's refresh this thing, come over to record number 8, or let's delete the earlier one we tried. So admin deletes it, hit OK. She can see the record is off. So that is it for roles and permission. In advanced tutorial for PHPRad, I'm going to show you how to enable these roles and permission in another way other than just coming over here and doing it. You can equally do that just from here, but over here it gives you the access to decide who will list it or record that will be listed. In actual sense, the record was fetched, but you won't see it. All right, you can decide, come over here and decide if the UID is like or is equal to, then you can come over here and type your user role or user ID. So it's the same. This function is the same with what we are having here. So let's delete it and hit OK. Right, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for being there. Thank you. You can also do this if statement from, remember I earlier on I tried to explain more of logic. I tried to explain about logics, and that logic, if you get this logic, then you will know that this user record, what it does, it check if the user ID is the same with the record UID, kind of data UID. So that's actually what it does, but it's not going to work because we are not in any list page. Thank you so much for your time, and